And yes, we are back. We made it back. Shout outs to us, all of us. Shout outs to me, you, all of us for making it back. And if you don't know, it is your boy Kexis. And today, something a little different. I just, you know, I have been trying to learn to just, relax and then just play games without needing validation from anything, just genuinely playing a game I enjoy. And that just so happens to be League of Legends. Tragic, I know, but the truth is, in this video I'm gonna just cover just my general thoughts on everything, because I've reinstalled the game after I haven't played for like I've been I haven't really played for like I want to say 2 years, three. Whenever COVID happened, I basically just stopped playing. Yeah, so 2020, I stopped playing. So here I am, late 2022, November, and I opened the client, and there is just there is so much going on in this client. I don't even know where to begin. As you can see, I have no friends. Like, so I can't even. One thing that like, I've been playing League for, well, I started like the first champion that I released when I played was Misfortune. It was like before Misfortune. I remember I saved up to buy her, so it was Misfortune, and so I've been playing a long time, and it's crazy how it's still so hard to just find friends to play League who just want to be friends and nothing more. It's so crazy, bro. Anyways, so I have played some matches. So what are my thoughts? Hold on. Okay, I was gonna say. So what are my general thoughts on like the game so far, or balance wise or whatever? Because I think people like to talk about balance, but they don't really like balance is very interesting in a game like this, right? And I'm going to talk about that. So balance wise, in my opinion, League is still the same game that it basically was when the damage was just stupid high, and you had one person. Like, there was this era of League where, in my opinion, I'm a solo queue player. I'd have 4,000 normal games, so like I said, I still played a lot of League. I've never smurfed though. Like, I don't understand people who smurf have like a problem. Anyways, uh like, yeah, people who smurf have a genuine problem. Anyways, I think League has always been, you know, a coin flip. I don't care what you say. League has always been a coin flip. Now there has been a period, I would say a good period of time where, yes, League is a coin flip, but you can still kind of call it, if you get what I'm saying. Like, you still have some decent control over the game, but you cannot, like, and it's crazy to me because when I my first game back, I don't think it was this game. It was maybe it was this game. Hold on. So I won this game. Then it was this game. Let me see if it was this game. No, we lost that game. It was just through. I think it was maybe this game. Anyways, I can't find it. This dude just threw a tantrum for some reason while we were winning. It was like, I am an adult with a job. I go to the gym, And having someone physically steal time from me, it was a normal game at that. It's not even like it's a high stake game. Having someone steal that from me bummed me out so much. Like it made me almost want to uninstall the game. And it's crazy to me how Riot as a company still cannot grapple this it was this guy. It was this game. Like this guy threw a tantrum for no reason. And I think I think what happened was the jungler was bot and he just kept ganking because he kept getting kills. They kept overextending, so he just kept ganking bot. And he was like, "Holy crap, bro! What the?" He said, "Like what the f are you doing?" He said, what the fuck are you doing?" And I looked at chat, I'm like, "What are these guys even talking about?" And then he just started inting. It's like, bro. So the fact that Riot still can't get a grip on these people who play these games, like and just ruin games, is so disheartening. It's just so crazy to me. But I did not let that discourage me. You know, I came back like maybe like a day and a half later after going to the gym and kind of just resetting my mind. Um, and I haven't looked at any guides. I don't need no tutors or mentors or I never understood that. I don't understand that, but I don't need that stuff. And I've come to the conclusion that Malzahar has got to be one of the best champions at forcing the coin flip situation, like what I was talking about. Like League is still a coin flip. Like you can win and lose, but there are just some things that you can do to put it in your favor. And now I'm going to talk about why that champion is Malzahar. I think Malzahar, honestly, if you just ban Morgana, or you're not going against the best Zed in a yeah, or yeah, best Zed in a or Fizz, Malzahar is the perfect champion to just climb games with, win the game with. Right? I want to explain this best I can without like going super in depth into it, but I believe Malzahar has to be. And I've always believed this. I've always felt like Malzahar is the best, one of the best mids because the passive mitigates any unfavorable trades. First off, so it allows you to mess up in lane. That's one big pro, right? That's one huge pro. So if you play League of Legends, you know trading is really important. Okay, if you don't play League of Legends, just know trading is really important. And I'm actually gonna upload some Malzahar games because I like the character. I just like the game and I like Malzahar. Anyways, Malzahar's passive allows you to just mitigate trading unfavorable trades. While you're overextended, if someone ganks you, you mitigate the gap closer that they use to gank you. That's two good pros. Pretty easy. All you gotta do is either wave and stuff like that. She's just overall easy, right? I don't really want to get into the depths of it, but the thing is, what I've been doing. This is why I think Malzahar is broken. I just really like. I would say top three because I haven't really. I would need to get in the high elo and get counter picked and stuff. But this is what I'm thinking. This is my theory going to a game. You can get through the laning phase 1 through 6 without dying because of the playstyle of the character. That's good. You're not giving away free cash. You can keep the lane push pretty easily, so you keep your mid laner in check. You're not feeding. Right? That's one good benefit to the game. The second thing is the R. Any moment you really catch anyone out of place, you can R them and one either kill them or best case scenario you kill them because they were just low or something. But oftentimes you can catch them just low and it can force them to recall and stuff like that. And what I've been doing is rushing CDR, lucidity, because you already do a crazy amount of damage. Having lucidity, CDR, everything I can just to get CDR. so I can also always have exhaust up. This is really important. This is where it becomes super lame because the moment you get ganked, if your passive was popped or something, you're overextended, gap closer, you can gank before the big burst, or gank or exhaust a person coming towards you to slow them down. Super safe. And you can also ult people, like when you're getting dove, you can ult them while you're getting dove. Super smart. Like there's so many things you can do to just mitigate getting just just dying and losing. On top of he's just a strong character. So in my opinion, Malzahar is just, and the fact that you can choose who you alt, when the alt. Someone is always out of position in League of Legends. I don't care what it is. I don't care how high elo you are. Someone is always clicking too far or not clicking around the corners properly. If you can scope that out, you can Malzahar. You can be that guy. Another thing is his alt is so annoying. There's probably Quicksilver Sash is still in the game, right? There has to be. When people build Quicksilver Sash, it legitimately, one, it takes up a slot of their build, so they're going to be less stronger overall. It forces them to build defensive, and most players still won't build it. Most mid laners will not build Quicksilver Sash around you, for you, right? I think that's really important. That's why, like, just think about all that, bro. And I believe that if you can just, and this is because I've been watching so dude, I've been watching so much Haikyuu video coming soon. You'll see. Anyways, I've been watching so much Haikyuu, and the thing with Haikyuu is there's this thing called uh is it read blocking. It's just about being consistent with blocking. Consistency has like the returns of being consistent just benefit you so well. And in my mind, I'm like, I like this concept. How can I apply it elsewhere? It's Malzahar. Malzahar mitigates mid lane, basically super safe. You can ult carries, you can ult people who dive too soon, you can ult tanks to just buy your team some time to reposition. You can zone with Q because it silences, so you can interrupt. W and E kind of work by themselves. You don't really have to think too much. Like it's a lot of decision making. Like people say, yeah, Malzahar is easy. Yes, Malzahar is easy, but if you have like legit good common sense, you can this character is, you are unstoppable with him. You are just simply unstoppable with him. That's just the fact. The fact that you can have alt or exhaust up every like fight or before every objective. You just catch someone slipping, you ult them 4v5 every time. It's and it's so simple. And I just wanted to say that. So as far as league balance goes, I don't care actually because in my opinion, league you can't look at league as a because people like the this is going to be like, so what do I really think about league balance? I think league is in a good spot. Personally, I think league has always been in a good spot. You know why? Because you can always counterpick. Let me see. You get what I'm saying? The fact that you can press play, it's ranked solo duo queue, whatever, and you can queue up two roles that you want to play. If you just are willing to, is it on here? It's on here. In my opinion, if you are like, I don't understand what people really want from League of Legends. League of Legends is a game. We didn't like people who have been playing for a long time probably have not realized this. League isn't was the OG live service game. We didn't understand it back then because it wasn't framed as a live service game. We just we just thought League of Legends was something cool. At least I did. At least my group of friends did. We just thought League of Legends is cool. We like the ideas. We like playing it with our friends because our lives are boring. Boom. Anyways, when people talk about League of Legends, they like to look at it in the perspective of their point of view and just their role. You get what I'm saying? League is still a team game. It doesn't feel like it sometimes, but it's still a team game. And the thing that League has always, which I think is important, people just don't understand this. People don't value this, but you can counterpick in League, right? Yes. You can also play just generally strong picks and curate them to a playstyle that's comfortable with you. And people just don't appreciate that. People just want to pick their champion. They want every game to be won, and they want them to be the win conditions themselves. That's not that's not what this game is about. It probably has felt like that for most of your life because you don't have perspective. But League is a team game still, and the fact that tools like this have has always existed. It was u.gg, op.gg. There was another one where you could see who was duoing. You could see how many lost streaks people have been on. Like there's always been tools like this. So, in my opinion, league balance has always been great because it's not really up to me as a misfortune player to complain that the game sucks or whatever. If I'm playing misfortune, I need to understand Fortune has a 50% win rate. If I'm losing 5 games in a row as misfortune, it's probably me. I need to reconsider some things. Just my opinion. People don't want to hear that, but that is just my opinion. So league balance, Malzahar's broken. Anything else? I hope Riot. I've only had 2 really bad games so far, really. So I hope Riot has generally improved the whole quality of games. It's not so much that I'm worried about one team stomping the other. It's more I just want a consistent game with 10 players who want to win. Nothing more. They don't have to be professional players. They don't have to be trying to be the best player. I just want them to want to win. That's it. And yeah, that's my thoughts on League of Legends in November. I'm gonna keep playing. Like I said, I'm gonna actually play some Malzahar. And yeah, shout out to Malzahar. I didn't understand one thing. Let's see, I didn't understand mythic items. I guess mythic items are just like the one OP item that the character has, and then legendaries. Yeah, I didn't really understand like why they made all these categories and stuff. Oh, and the shop. The shop is terrible. I do not like the shop at all. There should be there should be like a means to have the old shop back. The new shop is so bad. I'm not a fan of it at all. Just to showcase um so right before 2012 is when I started playing. This was the first event. So I started playing season 1. Woo! Boy, it was bronze. That was terrible back then. But it is what it is, bro. Anyways, thanks for watching. Shout out to Malzahar. I know people be like, Malzahar. Well, I don't care. My thing is, I've always played annoying characters in this game because I know people don't actually know how to play this game. People just pretend like they do. That's why I like Nasus. I haven't tried new Udyr. I probably won't. That's one of the downsides to this type of game. I have been affected by it, and it is kind of a bummer. But it's not the end of the world. Like I legitimately am not interested in this Sack Bones. I don't know who that is. So I'm not gonna play him ever again. It was a fun run though. He got me diamond a few times, so I'm not upset or anything. And there's so much weird stuff in this client I don't even understand anymore. But yeah, anyways, that's the video. Appreciate you guys watching. You know the motto. Tell someone you appreciate them. Tell someone you love them. And shout outs to the people at Riot who actually do care about the game, who actually are trying to make it good. Because the better Riot does, the better Project L will be. You bet on that, and Project L will be. That's gonna be crazy. Anyways, take care. Peace.